The Paper Ship, from Anyhow Stories, Moral and Otherwise, by Lucy Lane Clifford. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Val Grimm. The Paper Ship. I sailed away in a paper ship, I sailed away and away, and never did sailor sail so far, and never was sail so gay. I sailed away to an unknown land, beyond an unknown sea, where all the people were dolls, my dear, and all of them talked to me. The town was built of card and paint, the gardens were made of tin, and dolls looked out of the windows, my dear, and all of them asked me in. And dolls sat round in the chairs inside, they all were dressed so fine. They stared at a clock that never had ticked, and was ever at 9:30. "What shall we do to be real?" they cried. "What shall we do to be real? We none of us feel, though we look so nice and talk of the vague ideal." And all of them seemed to know so much, and none of them laughed or sang, and none of the fires had ever a blaze, and none of the bells e'er rang. And people walked and talked of life, and all of them looked so grave, yet none of them ever had life, my dear, or ever a soul to save. I fled away to the woods and fields, the trees were stuck with glue, and even the sky was false, my dear, and painted a lovely blue. And dogs and sheep and cows were there, and all of them stared at me, with large glass eyes that never had blinked, and never a one could see. I sailed away on a paper ship, away on an unknown sea, and all the fishes were hollow, my dear, and all of them swam at me. But on and on and on I sailed, I met a great wet seal. He looked at me with two dim eyes, and turned upon his heel. The strangest sail that never was sailed, and sight that never was seen, the sail I sailed in my paper ship, the land that never has been. The Paper Ship, by Lucy Lane Clifford, from Anyhow Stories.